What the hell is up, everybody? It is Sharp Fantasy Sports coming at you today here on December 30th, 2024 with your free pick video of the day every single day here on YouTube. If you're watching for the first time, you're joining at a great time because we have 6 straight days of free pick wins on Dabble. Yes, 6 straight days. Unbelievable, man. We're going for 7 days in a row. 1 week. If you've been tailing me for almost 1 week, dude, you're kicking ass, man. You're paying back your Christmas gifts. You're paying back your Hanukkah gifts. You're paying for your New Year's Eve gifts, your New Year's Eve plans right now. So you need to make sure you're tailing these plays. We have a great three-man Dabble play in this video from Monday Night Football tonight. So you got to make sure you tune in to the channel every single day to make sure you're tailing for more free wins on a regular basis for long-term profit. 6 straight days is insane, man. We're up over 52 units the last week alone. If you're tailing us on free and VIP plays, that is $5,200 if you're a $100 unit size player. $2,600 for a player that plays $50 per unit, and over $1,000 if you play $20 a unit on each play, man. It's insane, dude. It's insane. Take a look at the wins. Won this one yesterday here. This was a VIP win yesterday on VIP slate. If you've been tailing me on VIP, you're winning more on Dabble and PrizePicks and straight up bets on a regular basis. This one was free. This one was free. This one was free. This was free on Christmas, and this was the first part of Christmas right here for free, man. You need to make sure you're tailing these ones. And if you want more wins on a regular basis, get on the VIP basketball season pass, okay? It's not just basketball. It just runs through the entire basketball season till the end of April into May. 10 spots remaining at the time of that. I think there's like 8 spots remaining right now because we just reopened it up. It's sold out about, I think we opened this up, back in October, it looks like right here. Sold out pretty quickly. We had 10 spots in there, and now we opened it up for 10 more spots. 2 people got on that smartly. The other 10 that got on it a couple months ago, they're kicking ass and taking names for the last month or so, man. So they're really making money. So congrats to those that have been on this. Use code DABBLE at checkout on this, and you'll get it 90% off right now for less than $70. You can get access to all our VIP wins, man, which is insane, dude. 52 units over the last week right now on VIP. 50 plus units over the last 30 days. And again, man, this is a roller coaster, right? We're transparent with all our wins and losses, okay? So we're going to be up and down, up and down, up and down. But you need to stick it out for us for the long term because if you're not, you're just missing out on freaking free wins, man. So make sure you get on the Winible plan if you can. At least get on the free plan. Okay, this is our sportsbook page right here. So we put daily picks out every single day here on YouTube, but also we post more free and obviously VIP picks here on our Winible page. We are Sharp Fantasy Sports with Adam Sale in the background right here. Again, make sure you at least subscribe to the free plan for access to all our free picks. VIP basketball season pass is 8 spots remaining. Again, though, I would not buy this for $700 because you can get this for 90% off when you use code DABBLE. Just hit the purchase button, go into it, put in Dabble, and it's $70, okay? But again, make sure at least on the free plan, you can get on the other VIP plans if you want. Annual plan's $2,000, monthly is $300, weekly is $99. So if you want to try stuff for a week, go ahead for $99, not bad. I would not recommend doing the yearly plan for $2,000 because you could have gotten this for $200 on Black Friday. So maybe wait around for a year to get that again. But if you want to get on this for $2,000, you get some extra money from Santa, get on there. But yeah, again, make sure you at least get in the free plan. Our picks we're kicking ass, man, on a regular basis. They get sent straight to you like this, text or email to you, free plan things right there, VIP stuff right there, more free plays. So we usually send straight up like prop bets and straight up plays too as well, in addition to our Dabble and PrizePicks plays. So they get sent straight to you like this and you just tailor it in real time, okay? So make sure you're on that. If you're new to Dabble too, make sure you get on Dabble, okay? You're coming up to 1,000 extra money when you bet on sports. We're just playing sports, a daily fantasy sports app, so it's over-unders, which is really cool, just like PrizePicks. So mores or lesses on NBA, NFL, NCAA, which is pretty cool too. There's a little banter app on there too, so you can talk shit back and forth to people about your teams. Literally, they have like a little NBA, NFL, NHL. They even have like legit division ones now too, which you can go back and forth on too, which is kind of fun. And then the best part about honestly Dabble too, in addition, is just the copying part. So this is kind of nice. You can follow us on there and just copy the entry in real time, which is great. Okay, so if you're new to Dabble, make sure you get on Dabble now for free $25. Use code SHARPSPORTS. The link is below in this video. We're gonna have a 3-man play here coming up here in a second. I promise we'll get into it right now. But again, if you're new to it, get on there, use code SHARPSPORTS. It's linked, download to your phone, should fill in for you if you're new to it with Sharp Sports. If it does not, make sure you put that in there. Because if you don't put the Sharp Sports in there, you will not get the free $25, okay? You got to make sure you're tailing it on all the plays we're hitting on. Like, for example, the one yesterday. So make sure you tail these plays on a regular basis. So let's get into it, man. We got Monday Night Football tonight. Let's head over to PrizePicks, take a look at what we're looking at here in terms of the best value for the props. So 3 prop bets for tonight. I like a couple different ones here, man. I like Jared Goff and Purdy and a couple different props. I don't know if I like their pass yards, though. I kind of do like Goff in terms of his rush yards, which is kind of weird to say that. I know, 1.5 rush yards. Who the hell's looking at this prop right here? He's only hit this 2 of the last 5 times, but he's averaging 4 yards for the last 5, which is kind of nice. Okay, so you do run the risk of obviously, some sacks, some design. He's not gonna have some design runs, but you run the risk of maybe some kneel downs, things like that. But it's kind of impressive that 2 of the last 3 he's gone this pretty high, 13 and 7 against Buffalo and Green Bay. So I think it's a good little prop to look at, honestly, right now. It's not gonna be the best bet one I give out in this video per se, but I do like a couple different ones in terms of Purdy going into this game. So let's actually look into Purdy a bit more instead of Goff. So if we drill down to Purdy here, there's going to be a lot of people looking, I think, at his pass yards here and things of that nature. He's only hit it out 2 of the last 5. I think it's going to be a really designed pass game for him right now. There's not any hot bets, it looks like, right now, per se, for Purdy going into this game. But I do think they're going to be playing from behind, right, against the Lions. So you got to look at that when you look at the game script, right? There's certain props that make sense. So in terms of our projections, we're not seeing a lot of good value on some of the passer totals and things like that. You know what I'm seeing great value on, though, guys, is the longest completion. Okay, so let's go over to our notes app. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here in the free pick sheet. So we drill down to our note spot right here on Purdy. Go right past. Yeah, take a look at the share here. 75% of the last 5, he's been under 37.5 completions. So the longest completions. It's pretty good. And he barely hit it here against Chicago, right? He's not the guy that's going to throw for long yards, right? He has a lot of dump up passes, slants, things like that. Maybe some dig routes over the middle. And he has guys like Debo, right, to catch it over the middle, to run for longer yak yards, right? So he's not going to complete long passes that per se. 75% of the time under this total. So that's going to be one of the first best bets we look at here is the longest completion under 37.5. But the problem here is, I don't know if we can find this here on PrizePicks. It doesn't look like we can, right, when I'm drilling down into it. And here's the thing. Sometimes you're not going to get some of these props on PrizePicks right now. So for me, I'm not going to give it out here on PrizePicks. We're going to have they locked it on Dabble right now. But another person I just brought up was Debo, right? So another person I actually kind of want to fade here in terms of the passing game, even though San Fran, I believe, is going to be playing from behind. And Purdy's going to have to pass the ball a lot, so you may want to look at Purdy's pass yards, things like that, pass attempts, pass completions, whatever. I don't see a lot of good value on that, right? That's why I love this one the most, as long as completion under 37.5. The next one I really love, man, even though they're playing from behind, is fading Debo on his receptions, man. Take a look at this here, right? They have him go. They want you to play the over here. They're not even going to give you. Well, they do have it right here. They want you to play over on him really badly, but I will forewarn you I'm just giving you a heads up to avoid this. Take a look at this shit. 4 of the last 5, he's been under 4.5 receptions. I think this is way, way, way too high right now. Honestly, they want you to play this 3.5 receptions here, okay? But even this one, man, the Goblin, he's only hit this 2 of the last 5. His Goblin. And the Goblins mean that you're paying way less, or you're getting way less of a payout if you play this up. For me, man, and our team, we love the less on 4.5 receptions for Debo, man. He has not been the same guy this year. Yeah, he had 7 against Miami last game, dude, but he's not becoming close to this 4 of the last 5, at 3.5. And that's where we have him, honestly, is less than 4 receptions on the game. We think he'll probably end with like 2 to 3. I really don't think anything's going to come of it. I really don't. I think it's kind of correlated away where Debo may not be getting a lot of long balls, really, too, as well, with Purdy and those longest completions. So I love Debo under on his receptions here. And again, if we go back to our pick sheet here, man, take a look at this shit. He's hit this 80% of the last time. So yeah, right around 4. Vegas insiders have him at, and so do we. Yeah, he went off last game against Miami, but he's barely been hitting this. Look at all the green. He's been under this pretty much the entire season over the last 30 days, more so. So a great angle here on Debo. And the last one we're going to take a look at here is Jahmyr Gibbs. Now, take a look at the trends here on Jahmyr Gibbs recently on his longest rush. Great. Over 17.5. He barely missed it the last couple games. He missed it by a couple yards against Buffalo and Chicago right here, but he's been over this a ton. And this is when David Montgomery was in there. Okay, so again, Montgomery's not playing. Jahmyr Gibbs is the guy right now. So he's going to be getting a ton of rush attempts tonight. So you may want to look at Gibbs on a couple different things, right? I think Gibbs The rushing yard's not a bad prop. Where's he at? 85.5. That's a pretty good one, honestly. He's hit that 3 of the last 5. He boomed it against Chicago, so not a bad one to go into, really. I like the rush attempts a lot. If you can find the rush attempts on here, where you at on rush attempts? 17. That's not bad. It's a pretty good one, actually, too. I'd actually recommend this one. Rush attempts is not a bad angle. I do like that one a lot. But for me, I kind of want a best. I wanted just a better, not just a better value, but a more for sure win for us for the free picks here. So I love the longest rush, okay? Now you may look at this and go, why the hell are we going to do that? He's only hit it 2 of the last 5. He came pretty close actually in all these games though. You almost just missed it here. Just missed it honestly by a couple yards here. And if you look at the projections again, back to where we were at on the free pick sheet, 70% of the last 10 he's hit this line, right? It's minus 135 on sportsbooks right now, which is pretty good juice, right? Meaning that a lot of people think he's going to hit this. So I love this one as the next best bet. I'm not going to recommend the rush attempts right now. I do like that possibly. Honestly, it's gone down from 18 to 17. I do like this. So you know what? I'll give that out too. If you like this, that's fine. Play this 2 mana in here. That's not a bad one. But for me, I'm playing up the longest rush. Okay. So I like that one a little bit better, but rush attempts is fine too. You pair this up here on PrizePicks, it's 3x. But here's the thing, man. Purdy's line is not available. I told you I'm giving you a 3-man, right? So you can put this as a 2-man. That's fine. Purdy's longest completion is not available on here. So for the PrizePicks players, if you're not playing on Dabble, you could do the pass yards. It's not a bad idea. I'd lean into a little bit more though. Maybe the pass completions. That's not the best either. Pass attempts maybe. If this was 32.5, I'd like a little more. I do like this though too. You could do this if you want to. It's not a bad one. I'd maybe fade it though, just because he's not hit it a lot recently. Or even, you know what, better. Even more so, I'd maybe fade the pass completions, right? Yeah, it's even better. I kind of like that too. He barely hit that against Miami, so I'd fade that. So just for the sake of this, I'm not giving out this 3-man as the best bet. But if you can't play in Dabble for whatever reason, different state you're in, this is another good one to have. So this 3-man's not bad, but it only pays out 4.5x. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Dabble, obviously, and I'm gonna give out a 3-man for 6x, which is way better than PrizePicks. Look at this. You could see what the payouts are. $100 pays out 600. 50, 300, you get the points, right? Whereas a 3-man on PrizePicks only pays out $90 for a $20 entry. So way better value here on Dabble. These first two, I get this, the Debo one, the Jahmyr Gibbs one I already gave out on PrizePicks. So pair up this 2-man here. It's a 3x one if you want to play that. Or better yet, which we're doing, we're playing on this one right here, Purdy less on his longest passing completion. Again, you cannot play out this Purdy prop on PrizePicks. So make sure you play it on Dabble. Okay, if you're on PrizePicks only and you don't have access to Dabble, I would recommend going under on pass completions. But again, it's a shitty payout, 4.5x, so maybe make it a 2-man if you can. Okay. But again, this is going to be the best bet. Gibbs, Purdy, and Samuel on Dabble. Make sure you follow us on there. You can copy the play and just play this up in real time. Again, if you need a free code to Dabble, it's free $25 when you use code SharpSports. The link is below. And here are the states you can play it in right now. Okay, so I'll make it a little bigger for those that are new to Dabble. Okay, those are the best bets, guys. Make sure you follow for more, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and let's say it gets 7 days in a row of free wins. Peace.